Greetings and welcome to Phantom Fables, where every tale haunts the imagination. This is the tale of Rachel's wishes, the box with a dark twist. Rachel could hardly believe her luck when she found the ornate wooden box buried in the backyard. She had been digging aimlessly, enjoying the warm spring day, when her shovel hit something hard. Brushing the dirt away revealed an antique box, about the size of a shoebox, with strange symbols carved into the worn wood. Curiosity compelled Rachel to open it. Inside was a rolled-up piece of parchment. Unfurling it, Rachel read the following inscription: "I am a wish fulfillment vessel. Speak your desire aloud, and it shall come to pass. But beware, for every wish has a price." Rachel's skepticism quickly turned to excitement. A real wish-granting box. She could hardly fathom the possibilities. Riches, beauty, popularity, all hers for the taking. Closing her eyes, Rachel summoned her courage and shouted, "I wish to ace my math test tomorrow." She held her breath, heart pounding. For several moments, nothing happened. Then the box began to rattle violently. Rachel dropped it in shock. When the shaking stopped, an unearthly silence followed. The hairs on Rachel's neck stood up. She knew deep down that her wish had been granted. The next day, Rachel sat confidently when her pre-calculus test was handed out. She breezed through problems that had perplexed her only yesterday. Rachel got her A, but that night her triumph turned to terror. As she slept, Rachel's dreams were plagued by numbers and equations relentlessly swirling in her mind's eye. She thrashed about as algebraic formulas and geometric proofs danced across her vision. Rachel awoke feeling ill. She dragged herself to school, unable to focus as mathematical symbols continued to flood her thoughts. The non-stop math became maddening. Rachel pleaded for it to stop, but the numbers were unrelenting. In desperation, Rachel used her wish box again. "I wish these numbers would leave my mind." The box shook violently once more. When it stopped, Rachel felt no different. But relief washed over her as she realized the numbers had disappeared from her thoughts. She went to sleep that night expecting a peaceful slumber. Instead, Rachel's nightmare returned, this time bringing feelings of intense isolation. In the dream, Rachel aimlessly wandered through an empty void. Though she cried out, only stark silence answered. No people, no buildings, no life of any kind surrounded her. She was completely and utterly alone. Rachel jolted awake, shaking and clammy with sweat. She knew the wish box had rid her mind of numbers, but replaced math with something far worse: devastating loneliness and isolation. Over the next few days, intense solitude permeated Rachel's existence, threatening to overwhelm her. She became withdrawn, refusing to speak to friends or family. It felt as if she were the only person left on Earth. In desperation, Rachel turned to the wish box one final time. "I wish everything would go back to normal." The now familiar violent shaking ensued, then stillness. When Rachel opened her eyes, nothing had changed. The absence of human connection clung to her like a choking fog. Sobbing, she realized the magical box had twisted her wishes, as if punishing her greed and arrogance. Rachel resolved to be rid of the box and its cruel power. She hurled it back into the hole in her yard and buried it for good. As she pat down the dirt, Rachel felt the loneliness lift slightly. She stood up, wiped her eyes, and walked back inside, hoping someday the normalcy she took for granted would return. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like and comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more haunted tales. Until next time, let your imagination haunt you.